up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you watching my videos. I know it's not a lot, but it means a lot to me either way, so thank you for being here. But anyway, on today's video, I think I've had some people request like traveling tips and stuff with a 1-year-old or an infant slash toddler. Considering that most people knew we did a East Coast to Texas road trip with Tucker twice. We did it when he was 4 months old. We did a road trip from South Carolina to Texas, and then we did it again when he was about a year old before we moved here, and then we flew out of North Carolina to Seattle, and then Seattle to Alaska, and then Alaska to Okinawa when we moved here. And not only that, we had to quarantine for 2 weeks in a hotel room with a 1-year-old. And let me just tell you, we had a good time, okay? But no, really, Tucker did great, and I really just want to share some tips and tricks that we did and items that we had that were truthfully lifesavers. He just fell off his chair. Why is it every time I'm filming he falls? Like, why? He wants my attention. He's like, Mom, you're not looking at me for 5 seconds. What are you doing? But anyway, so I just wanted to share some of those tips and tricks and all that, and then I'm probably gonna finish. You wanna say hi? You have food in your mouth. This is gonna be really cute. Can you say hi? Say hi. Look. Look. You say, hey, do you see yourself? Look, who is that? It's Mama Tucker. Oh, don't throw your head back. You don't need to tap on that keyboard, baby. Say hi. Can you say hi? I know my hair's bothering you. It bothers your dad too. Okay, can I finish? You want this? Boop. Okay. So anyway, I think I'm gonna finish my Daiso snack review as well in this video. And that is pretty much all that I think is gonna be in this video, because probably going through the travel essentials is going to be a smidge long. Can I help you? Really? Can you blow kissy? Good job. Okay. Anyways, mom life, you know? We're sharing it. We're raw, we're real, we're in there, all right? Like, listen, that's just the life we live. You know what I'm saying? With my big boy, my big boy. Oh, buddy. So anyway, that's what we'll be sharing on this video, and make sure to comment below any other video suggestions that you may have for us to do, whether it has to do with motherhood, military, spouse life, which just sounds so lame, but any tips, tricks, PCSing, any of that jazz with children, relationship stuff, fitness stuff, life stuff, any of the above, comment it below. Let sister know. Okay, let's not break things, because this is expensive. Not that you know what that means, but you can't afford to buy it because you're not old enough to have a job. So let's not break mommy's things, okay? Okay, let's start this vlog. Good morning, and what is up, you guys? It is Wednesday, February 17th. And I am just sitting here having my cup of coffee, hanging out with Tuck Boy. I'm like very sore, and so if I look like I'm in pain, it's because I am, mentally and physically. No, I'm just kidding, but really, like, physically I'm in pain. I'm very sore. I do have a couple things to show you later once I get ready. I'm gonna get ready and then we'll talk. So, but I have to work out first, so I'll work out. Would you like to say hi? Can you say hi? Oh, you're so cute! That was the cutest thing ever. So Jacob just came and picked up Tucker to take him to his doctor's appointment. I am going to try and speed clean the house, more so the kitchen, before they get back, because it's a hot mess. Like, she needs to be washed in there, you know? Like, I don't think I've ever met a couple that makes so many dishes. Like, for two individuals, we sure do know how to dirty a dish, you know? And I just don't understand how that's a thing. Like, what? I think the difference is when we lived in North Carolina, we like only used paper plates. But we moved here and we're like, we're not doing that anymore. No, no, no. We are adults, baby. Like, we are gonna wash our dishes. But now our sink's like really full all the time, and it's a lot, you know? But I can do it. I'm fixing to get it done. That's why I just made that coffee. And I don't know if you noticed, I switched out the milk. I was gonna do the milk, throw a little bit of milk in there for the cream, you know? But I was like, you know what? I haven't had enough protein today. I'm gonna toss half of my protein shake in there, and it's delicious. I do that all the time, and I think it's just so delicious. So, and I don't have any ice, which is why you do not see me have ice. So can I call it iced coffee, or is it just like a cold, a room temp coffee? I don't really know what it's considered, but anywho. So I remembered what I said I was gonna do in this vlog, which was go over some like traveling tips, tricks, all the goods with the 1-year-old. But I'm supposed to get this video out technically tonight my time, but like tomorrow for y'all. So I might put it up tomorrow my time, so Thursday my time, and go over all that in the morning, because I just don't feel like I'm gonna have the time today to get all that stuff out and go over it with you. It's not a lot, but I need to like get my thoughts on paper so I actually make some sense and I'm not just rambling like I am right now. So anyways, I'm gonna clean the kitchen, and then I'm gonna try and get all my thoughts written down so I can go over that with you guys, and then we'll be good to go. I'm incredibly sore today, which is very frustrating because I just want to like lay down all day. So it's been really difficult to be productive, but it's fine. Everything's fine. It's very gloomy out here today as well, so that's hard to, ow, I just stepped on my shoe and it punctured my foot. Not really, but it did hurt. Anyway, this is what the outside looks like today here in Okinawa. It's very gloomy. I'm trying to hide our very rusty grill from you. If you have been to Okinawa, you would know that people call that the Oki rust. I don't think that's cool, but it's kind of gross. I don't know, rust like weirds me out. But anyway, I'm gonna get my kitchen clean. What's up, you guys? It is Thursday afternoon time, 12:51. I just got home from the post office and I got some stuff in the mail from Amazon that I want to try on. I got 3 workout tanks. They're all the exact same, just different colors, but I want to try them on for you guys and kind of give you my first-hand review. So let's do that. Okay, so first impressions, I love it. Okay, she has padding. I don't have to have on an actual sports bra with it. So these tops have actually been reviewed by other people. I've seen a lot of people post about them, like normal like bloggers, like fashion bloggers, and I just kept putting off getting them, and I finally was like, you know what, I've like been really good sticking to like my routine of working out and all that stuff. Like, I deserve this. So I got this top in pink and black, and then obviously this really pretty blue color. So anyway, this is what she looks like. For reference, I'm in a size large. I do tend to size up, but honestly, I wouldn't have wanted this any tighter or shorter on me personally, like for my own body type. I like crop tops, but I don't like when they're too short. So like this fits like really well with my Lululemon Align leggings. But yeah, so anyways, just maybe a little close up. I love it. You can kind of see the padding right there, but like truthfully, I don't mind in this color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I can't even take it. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna put on the pink one, and then the black one and we can just get after it. I got a couple other things, but I think I might wait to show you those things until next week because I want to try them out for about a week and then like tell you my opinion of them. So I'll let you know. So this is a pink one, and truth be told, I'm actually not a really big pink gal. I don't really like pink. It's not really my thing. However, I do get in these moods where I'm like, I want a cute pink top, and you know, this will be good for that, okay? Because I already feel like very comfortable in it. I love where it sits. I'm trying like not to just show you boobs. So I love like where it sits, like on my armpits, because I do tend to have like a little bit of fat right here, and I feel like it's not super tight. Like I still have the fat there, but that's just because I have fat there, you know. But yeah, so I just love that it's not super tight right here. Like it's not at all. Also, I did just want to say that, you know, sometimes you buy clothes from Amazon and they have like a really gross chemical smell. These smell like they were just washed with like the best doggone laundry detergent. Like they smell so good. If you're sensitive to like strong smells, then like maybe be aware of that, but it's not a bad chemical smell. It's like a floral type smell. Like they smell really good. And I know that's a really weird comment to make, but I know some people, like after reading reviews on Amazon, like people are real on it. If something smells like a chemical, they're like, oh, what the heck, no. And me personally, I love the smell of these. So anyway, I'm obsessed. I'll probably touch on these again in next week's video, just after I've worn them a little bit, like for my workouts and stuff. I've already worked out today, so I'm not doing another workout just to tell you how a shirt is, but obviously I'm working out between now and next week, like next week's video, and so then I'll just go over it then as well with you. So anyways, I'm gonna toss on the black. Not gonna have much to say about it, obviously, because it's the exact same top. I guess I didn't really show you the back there. So anyway, that's the back. Also make note, the straps aren't adjustable. If like that's something you want, the straps are not adjustable. Me personally, I don't care to have that, but I feel like it looks all weird and tacky if they're like adjustable, and like you have to adjust them a lot. So anyways, loving it. I like love the blue color. I'm probably gonna go buy this in every single color. So here's the black one. Okay, so I'm glad that I put the black one on for reference for you guys as well. So I'll kind of pull these down just so you can see where it's like the top is. So I'm glad I put this on to review as well, like the black one as well, because the padding is, I feel like it's either, this material is either thicker, like tighter, or the padding is thicker in the boobs. Like it definitely feels a little more, I don't want to say restricted because it's not a bad thing. It definitely just feels like it's like a little more compression-y. Like the black one is definitely more compression-y than the other two, which I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no issue with that. But that is just something to make note, is that the black is a little tighter. And like I said, I'm in a large for all of these. It's just my preference. I could size down to a medium. Tucker's awake. The next thing up on this video is my travel essentials when you're traveling road trip or airplane with a 1-year-old. So what is up, you guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and go over some of the things that we found was super useful having him while traveling from the East Coast to Texas, which we had to stop by South Carolina first. So from North Carolina to South Carolina to Texas, and back, obviously. So, what, baby? So anyway, some of the things we found useful, I have a list on my phone, but I have some of the things with me. So especially in the car, I know a lot of people are like, no tablet time, whatever. I'm sorry, but on a 16+ hour road trip, having a tablet just for him to watch something, or there's like this app on there called like Baby Games where he just like pops bubbles. Really at that point, anything to keep him entertained, because for anyone that knows Tucker personally knows that he has never been a baby that's liked the car. He has just never liked the car. He would never sleep in the car, none of that. So Some of the things that we had in the car was his tablet. It's not like an iPad. It's what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. It's called like an Alcatel something. It's with T-Mobile. We don't have it hooked up to our cellular or anything, because that's honestly just like kind of silly to pay, in my opinion, for cellular on a tablet for a 1-year-old. So what we did was we would download CoComelon episodes and like Word Party episodes off of Netflix, as well as at the time, like Moana was like the only movie he would watch, so we downloaded Moana. So we just already had those things downloaded. Okay, so yes, we had his tablet with like movies downloaded and like the one game called Baby Games where he could just pop bubbles on it and it made noise. The other thing that we found helpful was snacks and like little snack cups. Like he had just turned 1 when we were traveling, so there wasn't a lot that we felt comfortable feeding him while he was in his car seat. But a couple of the things that we did feed him were veggie straws were big, like the little puffs, graham crackers. He wasn't a huge fan of like just normal Ritz crackers, but we gave him some graham crackers. And that's pretty much it. And we had like those little snack cups. He's holding one right now, but if I took it away from him to show you, he would not be happy. So that, and then these books, it's like a whole brand, but there's like touch and feel books. This isn't one of that brand, but it just happens. This is Bedtime on the Farm. He enjoys this one and has a little handle. But obviously, he can feel like the different stuff on here. And books just kept him really entertained. He's always really liked books, so books kept him super entertained. And then there's another toy. It's called a Dimple toy. It's from Fat Brain Company. I'm gonna pull up a picture because it's in his room and I don't feel like going to get it. Fat Brain. 12. Sorry, I'm trying to see what he's doing. Okay, so I got it on Amazon, like really cheap, but this kept him insanely entertained, whether he was like popping them in and out or whether he was just chewing on it. So it looks like that. I hope that's coming in clear. I got it on Amazon, but that's what it looks like. It's DIMPL, so no E. He's tearing up cheese. It's all over my floor. So we love that. But anyway, so that's like mostly for the car, just anything to keep him entertained. But honestly, the tablet was like the biggest lifesaver, and I am not ashamed to say that. He's never liked the car, and so we didn't have much of an option. Like, he had been losing his mind. So just let me make sure I got everything on there. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much all that. And then in regards to his sleep, because we do have him sleep trained, we brought his Pack and Play. I did have a mattress pad on there. It's basically just like a waterproof cover, but it had a little bit of padding to it just to make it a little bit more comfortable for him. So I had that on top of like the already Pack and Play mattress. I have his Hatch sound machine with us. This is a lifesaver. Really, any sound machine. A lot of people say like, oh, get this one, whatever. I don't know. Any sound machine will do the job. I like that because it gets loud. And then his Lovey, which he sleeps with. He's not like big on a Lovey. He likes to sleep with it, but he can sleep without it. But there are times if like he wants a little extra comfort, I do make sure this is with him because he likes to like rub it on his face and stuff. Or just sleep on top of it. But when he was a baby, he would like gnaw on this little whale tail. Okay, and the other thing was a lot of people buy those like, what are they called? Like blackout curtains, like the travel ones. Personally, I didn't want to do that because we were staying at hotels with giant windows. We were staying at multiple different people's houses, so you just didn't know the size of the window we would need it for. So we brought aluminum foil, and if we didn't have it with us, like if we ran out, we just went and bought aluminum foil and we taped it to the window because he has to sleep in a blackout room. Not like so much anymore because he's on a really good routine, but back then it had to be pretty dark in order for him to like be able to fall asleep. So that's pretty much everything we had for his sleep must-haves. And then we have his, like, just all around was really great to have. It's a lawn chair slash high chair. It has like a really small tray, but it basically folds in like a lawn chair, and then it folds out like a high chair, and you could have straps on the bottom. You can strap it to a normal chair, which is what we did when we were visiting family at their houses. We just always had that with us. And then worst case scenario, it can sit on the floor. But this is also what that looks like. It's in storage right now because we're not using it, obviously, because we have his normal high chair. But this is what it looks like. Ours was the Hiccup Pop brand travel booster with tray for baby. Also, you can get it on Amazon. Ours is a baby shower gift from 2 friends of ours. But it's only like 34 bucks. But it was a lifesaver when we were traveling, like huge lifesaver. So anyway, that's what that looks like. Dude, I don't think it's gonna. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm trying to think, that's really all I have on my list. Sorry, I have to come supervise him. He's on his new stool that he just loves so much. He likes just messing with stuff up there, but I like that he has it because he loves it and he likes to be a part of what's going on. However, he's a little reckless. What are you trying to do, buddy? So anyway, he's about to drop a lid to a pan on the ground. So if you hear a loud noise, that's what that is. But I'm trying to think of really what else we had in the car. He sleeps with white noise. So we had a portable white noise thing, but it wasn't very loud. So I would hook my phone's Bluetooth up to my car and play the white noise over Bluetooth and just set like the speaker or whatever all the way back to the back where he was, obviously. And that's how we would get him to go to sleep, because basically he was on such a routine that white noise is what signals him like, hey, it's time to go to sleep. So we had that for him, which, I mean, it was honestly like him being sleep trained, it was like a saving grace, because it made us traveling really easy. Like, we didn't have to worry about him not sleeping all night or anything like that. Like, it was just very easy for us. Sorry, he was trying to touch the burner. We love that. But anyway, what I was saying was, you have to know that you're going to be flexible. You can't go with expectations of, I need my baby to be perfect. They're not going to be perfect, nor is any other baby on that plane. Every baby's going to get a little frustrated. Every baby's going to cry. Just do your best to keep your baby calm. Give them snacks. Really anything. Like, I hate to be that parent that's like basically give them whatever they want. But for me personally, it was just, and it's not even as much that as it is about just keeping your baby calm and comfortable, no matter, they get some extra snacks, they get some extra screen time. You just have to do what works for your family. And for us, that's what worked. And basically getting him to stay on his schedule as much as possible, which is why we did so much in regards to his sleep, which is why we brought so much in regards to his sleep. So we brought a lot of like his, like the blackout stuff, like all of that stuff, I would say is the #1 thing to bring if your child is that, if that's how they sleep on a routine. Mostly just because your baby is going to get grumpier the more overtired they get. They're going to get frustrated the more tired they get. So you don't want to get to your destination. Like for us, for example, once we got to Okinawa, we were all tired. We were all over traveling, but you don't want to overtire baby that's so overtired that they don't want to sleep, or they're so thrown off their schedule that they can't adjust, or they have so much trouble adjusting. He adjusted so well, it was insane. And that's, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm very big about sleep training. We did a very gentle method. We don't do the cry it out, if that's what you're thinking. I'm not a terrible mom, whatever. But I've also co-slept. Like, I've done a little bit of everything, especially when my husband was deployed. But sleep training, a gentle way of that, and getting him on a routine was the absolute best thing that we ever could have done for our family and our sleep and our mental health and sanity. So I'm very, 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 very much an advocate for sleep training if that is something that you think would work for your family. And I will say, I feel like that benefited our travel a lot. Like him knowing his routine benefited our travel a ton. Because like I said, even before sleep training, he was never a car sleeper. He was never a car seat sleeper. And so we did struggle a little bit on the plane with the fact that he was in his car seat and he didn't want to sleep in it, but he did because he was tired. We blacked it out and we had his white noise playing. So he did. But I can't think of really anything else that we did out of the ordinary other than tons of snacks, tablet, like the main things. Tablet, staying on routine. Like if it's time for him to nap, no matter what time of day it is, like no matter the time change, we kept his wake window the same, basically. So I don't know how to explain it. Like, because obviously our time changed from when we went to the East Coast to the West Coast and from the West Coast, obviously, to Okinawa. And obviously, just like us as adults, we had to have time to adjust. But I don't know, like sorry, I'm like trying to keep an eye on him too. He did great. And so I feel like keeping him on his routine, having a tablet to keep him entertained, and this goes for the airplane too, having like his common things, like his lovey, his normal snacks. Like we tried to keep his life as unchanged as possible because we knew that he was going to go through a very big change moving to a different country, just as we were, but he is a baby and he copes differently. So that was the main thing for us that we found really helpful. And basically just like as a parent, you just really had to be patient and understand that you don't have control. Like there's some things you just don't have control over. Like we didn't have control over the fact that the night before we had to stand in line for hours trying to get on our military flight and get checked in for that. Like hours. We didn't put him down to go to bed for the night until 4 a.m. And it was a lot. And he was tired. He was exhausted. Poor thing. I had a baby wear him because and he just still wouldn't sleep. It was terrible. But once he had to sleep, once we got him a little bit more back on track, he was good to go. But anyway, that was those are the tips that I have. So anyways, that is basically just what we did to get us through the time of travel, through road tripping and through the airport, airplane, all of that. Very big time changes. Those are all things that we brought, we used, we gave him to keep us and him sane. But anyways, I will link all of that stuff below. If you have any questions about our trip, our travel, any of that, please drop those questions below and I will get back to them either in the next video or on my Instagram. And thank you so much for watching.